Hello, everybody. Do you like virtual reality? Yeah. Do you like having a good time with friends?
Yeah.
I definitely.
So our good friend here, Austin, is getting married.
Woo.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
Sorry, I'm off the market.
He's off the
Damn.
market. Well, technically not yet. I mean, you got to. It's got to sign. I'm just kidding.
I mean, yeah, that's true. That's true.
We celebrated his bachelor party last week. It was really fun.
Yep.
And part of that experience, we went to this place called Eva Eva. I think it started in France, I believe. Is where
it's
they
a French
originated.
developer.
Yeah. And it's in Flower Mound, and it is a virtual reality eSports arena in which you go in there, and they got this big, huge, massive room with like lots of
giant.
hangout spots. Really big. Yeah.
Check out our Instagram. We got photos up of it.
I haven't put it up yet.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, I did?
I looked at it.
Oh,
today.
that was mine.
Oh, that was your personal one. Check
yeah.
out Brett's personal Instagram.
I'm gonna also put them on the Inner Gamer though. Yes. Yeah, they have a nice, really big room to like hang out in and chill and like get drinks and like eat food, which the food was actually surprisingly really good.
Yeah. Food was really good.
They have like dartboard area that you can like throw darts and shit with like a digital screen. They got like a little mini VR area. They got like cornhole, this, that, whatever. But the
Arcade
big
machines.
thing, arcade machines, yeah. The big thing is room scale, like large scale room VR.
Huge.
Like, I don't know how big, like how would you guys describe the size?
Half a football field.
No.
No, it wasn't that big.
Half?
No. Football field's fucking huge.
Why don't we look it
30
up?
yards?
Why don't we look it up? Surely they have it on the
Yeah,
website.
they probably have it on the website.
Fine.
We're doing so great at this podcast. I
How
fucking love it.
big is Eva GG Arena?
Oh,
5,600 square foot. There you go.
Close. I was close.
But I think no, it's not, dude. A freaking 100 fucking yards football field, man. It's very different. Okay.
I said 50 yards. Half a football field.
Not even. We're looking it up.
We're doing it live. It's fine. You don't have to look.
150 feet. You're crazy, dude. You're crazy. I don't know. Anyway, so
Didn't answer anything.
I know. So 5,600 square foot, but they split it in half. So we played in half of that. So we probably played in about 2,900 square feet, right?
Yeah.
And that was really cool. So it's just one big giant ass room. They got. I wonder if do you guys think that the black and white like shapes and stuff like probably does something for the game?
Maybe.
I don't know what that does, but they're using HTC headsets.
How much was it?
5,600 square feet.
Okay.
Quick maths. I love it.
Okay, so it's half of 57,000 square feet. So whatever half that is.
Wait, what?
Half a football field.
Wait,
Square footage of half of a football field is half of 57,000.
Oh, okay. So very much smaller,
Yeah, significantly.
significantly smaller than half
I'm great
football
at
field.
math. I just,
Well, it sounds like also
Fucking-
pretty great at visual perception.
Yes.
of space.
Amazing, dude.
Oh man, holy
Well,
shit!
I had to know. I just had to know now. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Back to this.
So we went to this 2,500, 3,000 square foot arena. You put on these headsets. You got a gun, which is funny. As I paid attention to the gun, I was like, okay, this is basically a 3D printed gun that has two controllers attached to it.
Yep.
That
awesome.
operates as the thing, you know. But and then they have sensors probably around the area that allow us to be able to freely move untethered in the space.
Finally.
Yeah, it was really cool. So we have done Sandbox VR, which was also untethered, but it was a much smaller space.
You have a backpack.
Yeah, you had a backpack and everything.
Was it your computer in there? I can't remember.
Well, no. So the backpack, it was
We don't.
for the haptics.
Yeah.
We had haptics.
Yeah. So you would feel the bullets and shit.
You feel it and stuff.
We would.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
It was just
Yeah,
like
it
a
was
little
little vibrations and stuff. Yeah, it was kind of neat. Yeah, and then remember you could also go to your friends and touch each other and then
to
heal them and
revive
stuff
them.
and revive them and stuff like that, which is kind of a nice feature.
Yeah.
Where in this one, it's like if I try to touch Jason, he didn't know anything was happening.
Yeah,
other
I
than
felt you touching me.
he felt but the game didn't react to
Yeah,
it
the game
anyway,
didn't
yeah.
react to your hand movements.
But we played two different games during our experience, 2 40-minute sessions. The first one was a zombie game, and we entered into this. It was called, what was it called?
Evil Dead in Space.
It was like, I don't know.
Earthbreaker out.
I don't know, I'll look it up.
Lockdown.
I'll look it up. But it was a zombie game. We're
Zombie
up
game.
in space, and we're in this like derelict ship or whatever, and then zombies are coming to kill us. And what did y'all think of this? Or somebody
Whole experience.
Somebody describe the zombie experience.
So, like, you want to go?
Go ahead. No, go,
Okay.
go.
So, whenever, like, the initial setup was pretty easy, but, like, I got disoriented a little bit because I felt like I was falling over. Not because
Dude,
the
me
screen
too.
was moving,
Yeah.
but, like, it took me a while to, like, adjust to what I was doing. But everything else, the initial setup was fine. Everything was good with that. But with the zombie game, it kind of creeped me out a little bit because you start in separate rooms, even though you're working together, and you have to shoot a padlock to get out of the room. That kind of scared me because I knew it was zombies, but like going around there, it felt real, even though I know it's video game style thing.
Yeah.
But it felt real, and I was just trying to find someone because I was like, I'm lost. I don't like this. But once you get in with the group, it's fun. The zombies were very just slow moving, but the issue was that there was so many of them.
Yes.
They will just come and come and come and come in waves. So yeah, they're slow moving, but once you have that many people coming at
Kind
you,
of like Call of Duty zombies, where you go in a house
Yes.
and you have the windows, but you can't board them up in this. They're just like broken areas, and they just like come in from all
waves.
directions. And we had 3 levels, right?
4 or 5 levels actually.
yeah, I think it was like
because
4.
we went through
I
one
must have
level.
missed a level then.
Yeah, the first level we went through, a bunch of zombies were falling above us and coming out of windows and stuff. And then
Yeah.
we went up the elevator, which was funny because it tells you not to stand in a certain spot. And people were standing there.
like,
The
"Oh, this
elevator
was a-"
opened. They just died. And you're like, well. So everyone
like,
knew about the elevator. Yeah.
That was pretty funny though.
And what's so unique about the game is like you're in this giant open space. So there's no walls around you, but you see the walls in the game. So you just move around, and everyone's moving around together around these walls. It feels nice, right? So the second level is where we had something similar happen. A bunch of zombies were coming out, going. That one we got stuck in because we had like 2 mini bosses appear, and that was
There was the
fucking pain in
1,
the
and
ass.
then there was the 3.
Yeah, there was the 3, but
I was like,
and
oh,
then
shit.
after that we went to a phase where we had to walk across a plank.
Yeah.
Or it's like a beam, like a metal beam.
Yeah, it's like a beam, and it's like endless depth at the bottom. And as
That was so creepy.
it was, but I just ran across it.
It
I was
felt
just like,
real.
fuck it. But
Yeah.
as soon as you hit a point, spiders start coming in front of you, these zombie spiders. And then a lot of
behind you.
people didn't realize they were coming behind us as well. So we were constantly just shooting them off. And then we finally made it to the next elevator, which that's when it brought us to the boss. So there was 4 levels.
Gotcha.
And the boss
As a
was
gimmick,
this-
that was a pretty good one.
yeah. And then the boss was this giant, I don't know if
was
everyone's
Attack
seen
on Titan.
Attack on Titan, but it was just this
Yeah.
giant, like, beam of a monster, and you got to shoot it along with more zombies running in this, like, what's that called? Air hangar area
Yeah.
where ships
Yeah,
would fly
airplane
in.
hangar.
Airplane hangar? Yeah, I
I don't know if anybody's ever been in the Air Force, but like, you know, it's, yeah.
Well, we're in a spaceship. You're in a spaceship, by the way.
True.
So, like,
That could be a different term.
yeah, so
Space hangar.
the space hangar, and like so there's always open space, so there's this giant open space and just more hordes of zombies coming in, and it took us a while to get through that
Everyone
one.
kept dying. Like I would literally spawn in at the end and just be surrounded by zombies.
Yeah, so when you die, you just like disappear and then you reappear. There's no like revive like Brett was explaining with Sandbox VR, so which was fine. It's because we had like 10 people with us playing. We had 10 people playing this game all together.
Yeah.
And I didn't run into anyone as I was running around because once you die, you have to run back to a
Except
starting
Rudy.
point.
Rudy did.
Yeah, Rudy did.
Rudy got.
I
You had
got
to run to a starting point once you died, but you see like an outline of everyone, so you can move past them along with the person in the game. You can
So
see
I got a beef to pick with that respawn system because whenever you die, it like goes into like
multiplayer?
like a Tron grid
Tron
world, both
grid
of them,
thing.
all
Oh,
of it.
okay.
And then the respawn point would like show up across the fucking map
like,
for
yeah,
me. And
all
I'm
the way
like,
around.
I don't want to run across over there. Like, put it right next to me, and then
Yeah.
I'll be good. And then I would like spawn in, and there would be like 15 zombies dropping on top of me, and I'm like, what the hell?
What
And then my
only-
game glitched on me halfway through, so I
Yeah.
didn't get to play the last little bit.
Only part I didn't like about the respawn situation was the PvP portion of our event, because you can see the outline of the person running back, so someone can just spawn kill you the whole fucking time. If
I
they
didn't
just
think
weren't
about that,
following.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
I
you
had
see
it
him
happen to me
get
3 times.
You see him go to a point, like you know where the spawn points are, and then you
Yeah.
see someone who's there, and they're about to spawn in. It's like, oh,
I'm just
da-da-da-da.
gonna wait right here and fucking light them up.
Or the one that because they have a area that allows you to go up to a second floor balcony and look over. But like when you're still all on the same ground floor like in real life, so you can see that someone
is up top.
So it's like, I can.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Because they don't want you to run anybody.
Yeah,
you
that's
see the
true.
outline of somebody.
So it's a safety feature that could be utilized as a cheat almost.
yes.
Yeah.
I will say for the multiplayer one, which was really fun.
Yeah.
Before we jump into that, I want to finish, close
zombie.
out the zombie one, and then we'll jump over the other one.
But I have a few other things with that too.
On the zombie one?
Yeah.
Okay,
Like,
cool.
I think it was a good level to start off on. Especially like it was cool just to see everybody like
Yeah.
because when the elevator's open, there's like 3 different directions you can go. It's all one big giant room, but with different areas, and it was just cool to see us like all pan off and like I'm gonna go this way, I'm gonna go that way, and then like watching everyone fight in the distance, like fight the little zombie horde, and I was like, man, this is actually pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree. I think I was glad we started with the zombies and stuff like that because it kind of helped orient everybody, and we were kind of helping each other out and all that stuff, which is really nice. And the game was called Moon of the Dead. That was what it was called that we played.
That's right.
Yeah. The only thing I didn't like, the thing that was frustrating for me in it is just that there was no reaction from the zombies when you're attacking them.
Constant,
It's just you're shooting them and they're just like they're taking in the bullets, but they're not like their bodies aren't reacting. It's just they're just moving towards you continually.
Only time they take a reaction is just when you kill them.
Right.
They just fall over.
And I was kind of wishing there was a bit more immersion there to add to the intensity. It felt very gimmicky quickly there.
Yeah, I just thought because we're still VR just still isn't there yet,
Right.
And
Yeah.
it would probably take a lot of power.
But I mean, like Saints and Sinners is pretty impressive. Like they did a really good job with that, with like making
they did.
the zombies
The
feel
Walking Dead
real
Saints and Sinners.
and kind of like because like there was times where the zombies were just like attacking me, but they were like basically like inside of me, if you will. Whereas like in Saints and Sinners, like they actually like they attack you and you feel like you're getting attacked.
Yeah.
And in this one, you just didn't quite get that experience. So, but yeah. So anything else on Moon of the Dead?
Moon of the Dead, nope.
Cool. Then we played basically a more or less like a Call of Duty or a Halo, if you will, arena team-based shooter experience, 5v5, which is literally just, multiplayer arena shooting called After H is the name of this. And it's they teamed us up and then we jumped into, first one was it Team Deathmatch or Domination that we did first?
It was Team Deathmatch we did first.
Okay, Team Deathmatch. So, what'd y'all think of this one compared to Moon of the Dead?
Oh, it was fun. I was fucking enjoying it. It's just like I was so afraid of running into someone.
yes,
That was kind of my issue. I kind of wish they had, I hate to say it, have actual walls in place in the game. Well, not in the game, but in
the world.
In the world itself. So I can lean up against it or something like that. Because I felt myself, especially on the top balcony, when I was trying to like lean over and shoot, I would hit a point where I would go through the wall and be like, hey, you're going through the wall, stand back. And I'm like, oh, fuck, I can't really get the proper angle that I want to shoot this person directly below me. But
and your arms do all sorts of weird stuff.
Yeah.
With the holding the gun,
Holding the gun. So, but I think, I don't know, I think with the arena shooter, with the PvP stuff, they should have actual layout for a room where you can lean up against something and you feel, then it will really feel immersive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can run up the stairs or fucking take an elevator or fucking whatever. So,
Yeah, that part didn't bother me as much because like I felt like I was still like it was just awkward when you're like leaning, you kind of lean through a wall, and then it just like becomes transparent or whatever. And it's like hey, you need to get back into the game or whatever.
Yeah,
that was a little disorienting, but I was surprised how much I felt like I was in tight corridors when I was playing it.
Yeah.
It was way more immersive feeling than I expected. I feel like the walls, I love the idea of the walls. They're going to have to figure out some way to do that where they can like move them easily, because like every map is different, and they have to like reorient that stuff in the main world. But I love the idea of that kind of aspect, but it felt really good. This one I had a blast with. I had so much more fun with this one, I think. I thought it was neat to play the zombie one, but I thought this one was just like with the intensity of playing against each other and like communicating with one another as a team and being like, oh, there's somebody over there, there's somebody over here. And especially when we got to the domination where you had to like capture the point, that was really cool. Especially that Hoth map. I love that Hoth map
yeah, the
a
Hoth
lot.
map was cool.
very tight corners, but it's like, you have 3 different splits, and it's like I was yelling at Travis, like, hey, I'm going this way, you go that way, or I'll yell at you or whatever, and
that
really
was the taking the point. The one I didn't like was the Gulag one.
Skirmish,
Skirmish. That was more like Valorant style. You die, and you just spectate. After that one was fucking difficult. I felt like if it was a different map, it would have been good, but that one was just tight corridors.
Well, with the team deathmatch, I kind of cheated because you and Travis were Travis was like, oh, there's someone upstairs. Let's go up the elevator. And I heard y'all. Yeah. Because we're right next to each other. Yeah. Like that's where the elevator location is.
Well, it makes sense though. I mean, if you can hear us, then you can hear us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And so I was like, oh, they're coming up. And I was like, hey, Sam. Because we have comms. And I was like, hey, Sam, they're about to come up this elevator. So get ready. But I was like, oh, let me throw a grenade. And I thought I threw it too soon. And then y'all arrived and they said, double kill. I was like, yes, I did it.
But no, it was very cool. Immersive. I really enjoyed it. I could most definitely do it again.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And they have a whole setup there where they have a battle pass apparently, which is
battle pass.
You can pay money to come out there multiple times.
Oh, I see.
So it's not like
pay more money.
Well, it's like a monthly plan. You can go out there as much
so you
as
can
you
get
want.
they have the central one. It's 4 game sessions per month for $89 a month. So you can come out there 4 different times for sessions that are
okay. I think that's reasonable.
And then you get a free season pass with 100 tiers of unlockable content. So every time you come back, you actually get unlockable content for your character and stuff when you play it in the space.
Interesting.
And then 8 sessions is $149 a month. And then 16 game sessions per month is $249. And apparently they add new maps. They have like seasonal content where they add new maps and stuff too. So there's a lot of season 2 update battle on the new After Age multiplayer map. There's a lunar outpost that they have now.
I think if it was closer to my location.
Oh yeah, it's too far away.
Yeah, it's too far away for me.
Yeah, was it? It's an hour, right?
Yeah, it was about an hour.
Okay, yeah. It's pretty far.
And they have alcohol, so
and they have
that's
alcohol.
a fucking plus.
And they're like, drink, play. I was getting sweaty. It was getting intense.
Dude, I got so sweaty in the second one.
I'm so happy I wore shorts. I should have worn gym clothes, dude, because you're gonna sweat, man. Like if
I did not expect that.
Yeah, if you go, make sure you wear something.
Look at these guys on.
Make sure you wear something gym appropriate, I would say. Don't wear pants because you're going to fucking be like, I'm feel nasty, but I'm having fun.
Yeah, I regret it. Pants for sure.
Yeah. No, but it was fun. I didn't like the second map for multiplayer when you just capture the point.
Yeah.
And it was just like always in the middle.
The Hoth one?
Yeah, the Hoth one.
I like that one.
That, yeah.
I liked
but it was very basic.
I wish the point
though.
like moved around. Like, oh, it's closer to y'all now.
I see.
Like, oh, now it's closer to us.
That's fair.
Or
Yeah.
like, because there's a second area that you could run up with the elevators and run across. And it's like, it'd been cool if maybe it was up there, But that was more, that would have been too hard or too easy for one place, one group to control.
Yeah, I agree.
But it was super fun.
Yeah.
I highly recommend it.
Yeah, if y'all are in Texas, Eva, Flower Mound. Let me see where other locations they have around the world.
Around the world.
France.
Girls. Yeah, France. I didn't realize they were doing EV Internet.
Yeah. Yeah, they have a whole like thing for it.
So they have like competitions and stuff. It's like paintball now. But
Oh, shit.
Behind this.
yeah.
The Flower Mound location is the only location in the United States.
Holy shit.
I kind of figured.
Yeah. They got in Europe, they have
All of them?
oh wait, hang on a minute. Let me go back to it. They have a lot over there in Europe. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Food was
7,
so
8, 9,
good.
10,
Those
12,
tacos. Fucking crab and chicken. Is that what it was?
I think so.
Oh,
dude, you want to hear something crazy?
good.
The dude that made this, the dude that was there, that was the cook or whatever.
Yeah.
He came out and he was talking to me. He was like loving, like just like talking to people and stuff like that. He's been working there he's only been doing, he made those tacos for us. He's been doing it for like 2 months.
Damn.
2 months?
Yeah, he's
did
like,
a
he's just, I was like, oh shit, that's so wild.
I wanted to
I was impressed. I was surprised.
I wanted to eat all those tacos, but we had so many people, so I held off. I was just like, oh my God, they were were so fucking good.
Dude, it was so
Glad you
nice
took
having
some
them late
home.
at night.
I wanted
yeah.
another one, but once we got back to the place, everyone had eaten them.
Oh, Rudy had like 4.
Oh, they were so fucking good.
Yeah,
The
they were
chicken
good.
and crab taco, whatever they were called, fucking phenomenal.
I didn't know
Yeah.
there was crab. And I was like, "There's crab in here. It doesn't look like crab."
Yeah,
It's like
Apparently there
imitation
was.
crab or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, they offered. They were like, "Oh, do you want pizza, burgers, or tacos?" I was like, "Let's do tacos because
Tacos was a good
We always
choice.
do pizza, you know." So
good
Exactly.
choice.
Yeah, no pizza.
yeah, good shit. So yeah, Eva in Flower Mound, the only location in the United States. So check it out if you want to try
we
VR.
needed something like this for VR for a while.
I agree.
Yeah.
And they've done little things like this. Like we'd go to some cons and they'd have
Yeah,
like
they'll
a
have
small,
like a little small VR thing set up. Yeah.
especially with the tethered one, and it sucked. But now that we're really hitting home with tetherless, and
If you want me to be honest, I think this is where VR needs to go. It needs
Yeah.
to go
100%.
something like this.
Yes.
At home, VR is kind of, you don't have the room, you don't have all this other stuff, but this, to get the full experience of VR, this is it.
I really truly think someone who just is a super enthusiast and has a shit ton of money, just sink in what you got, buy an airplane hangar.
Oh,
Maybe cut that up into 2 sections.
fucking buy an old Walmart.
Dude, yes. Like,
Or
and
all
then
the
have
malls that are closing
Yeah,
down.
all the
you
malls
know?
are
Like,
closing down.
Imagine like playing a 2-story mall. Like,
Zombie invasion and you're in the mall.
Oh my God.
You can use the whole mall. Well, almost the whole mall.
Or a battle
Yeah.
royale in a mall.
Dude, yes.
that'd be wild.
You just someone just has to sink money into VR like that to the point where it just becomes popular and it evolves, because I
Yeah.
don't think we can get past where we are unless more money's sunk into it.
I agree.
So
But this is a huge step in the right direction for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Just I mean, once you got past kind of I felt a little wobbly when I first got into it, but then once I got that movement going,
Yeah,
I was
well,
like, nah,
that was
I feel
good.
good
me,
now.
Travis, and someone else, we were having problems with our VR. We couldn't play during the zombie map.
Yeah, I
had
had
issue
trouble
in the
too.
very
Mine
beginning.
shut off completely, and I had to
okay,
get him
yeah.
to reset it and all.
My whole screen went sideways. Okay, and I was
I
like,
don't
whoa.
think Travis. Oh, he got back in at the end, right?
Yeah, he got back in.
He did, yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of a mess and it kind of sucked. But I mean, it's technology. It's
Yeah.
gonna break. There's a lot going on with these little arena things
Yeah.
with all the hardware and computer.
I was glad though that we didn't have many issues. At least I don't think we had many issues with the team one later.
No, I don't
No,
think we had
team one,
any.
we had 0 issues.
I had some issues where my gun would just flip out, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, Eva, check it out. Flower Mound.